of it. So this morning we got an update on Coyote vs. ACME, and for you guys that have been following everything Coyote vs. ACME, you know stuff has been so up and down with the movie. First, I was excited because I was probably one of the first people letting you know that this movie was even happening. Sorry, I have to go kind of way back from this morning. I was one of the first people letting you know that this movie was happening because I'm a Looney Tunes fan. I'm a big supporter of Looney Tunes, and I just want more Looney Tunes in my life. And well, I was like, it was even on my most anticipated list of 2023, and I think I ended up putting it on my list of 2024. I might have jinxed it. It might have been my fault. I am sorry, Looney Tunes people. But we got this headline that came out, said Coyote vs. ACME is now expected to be shelved and deleted forever. Oh my goodness, that's so friggin' dramatic here. Warner Brothers wanted 75 to 80 million for the film and rejected offers from Netflix, Amazon, and Paramount, refusing to let them counteroffer. What the heck, man? Like, I don't get what Warner Brothers was doing here, and I've seen a lot of like my movie mutuals bring up good points on why Warner Brothers was so stingy and rude about this. Because remember, when this was announced that they were going to write it off for tax purposes and cause this whole uproar where they were open to let other people buy the movie, they were only going to gain $35 million in tax write-off. But over here, you're trying to sell it for $75, $80 million? Like, that doesn't make sense. You can't sell how do you sell a movie you don't believe in for full price? You know what I mean? That's like if you go to like a store, whether it's a restaurant or whatever, and they put something on clearance, but they want to charge you full price. I'm like, this is a clearance item. Why are you charging full price for it? Like, you already admitted you don't believe in the movie. We're going to take the risk and buy it from you. You can't sell it to us at full price. Like, that's just ridiculous to me that they were trying to earn their full money back like that. And also that Netflix, Amazon, and Paramount gave them deals. They refused it and didn't even want to negotiate with them. So Netflix maybe said, yeah, we'll give you 40 for it. And Warner Bros. Was just like, nah, thanks. And Netflix maybe was like, okay, 50. And Warner Bros. Was like, nah, we heard enough. Negotiate. What's wrong with you? What some people brought up is that Warner Brothers was never going to sell this movie. That they were just doing a PR stunt here to try and look like they were kind of good guys and nobody wanted to buy the movie, which I've seen some people say, like, obviously Netflix, Amazon, Paramount, 3 studios wanted to buy the movie. But the reason Warner Brothers really was never going to sell it is because how stupid would Warner Brothers look if another studio bought this movie and it was a success at the box office? Think about that. Like, Warner Brothers, the execs, Zaslav, all of them would look like mega idiots. And I think they got scared when they saw the buzz and the people talking and everything like that. And they already did their ego checks to like, the movie's going to be canceled, so now they can't uncancel it or whatever. I think that's really, they were never going to sell it because they never wanted to see someone else succeed with it, because that would have proven that their dumb business decision was wrong and that this was a movie people wanted to see. At least that's what I've been seeing some people speculate, and that makes sense to me, because why would you want your competitors to succeed and things like that? And so dumb. But and then we had these details here. Let's see here. Some sources now think Warner Brothers was maybe never going to actually sell Coyote vs. ACME after calling it a dubious at best. WB refused to share specific details with filmmakers about the proposed deals and ones they rejected. See, so like, they just didn't want to see other people succeed with it. They didn't want to look like the idiots, because this movie could have made money. I'm not going to pretend and act like Looney Tunes makes that much money at the box office. I'm aware. I'm wearing a Space Jam shirt. I know these movies aren't making Marvel money or anything like that, but there's a chance. If the movie is actually good, look at the Willy Wonka movie that came out. I didn't think that would be making $400 million worldwide. Look up how much that Timothée Chalamet movie made it. I was like, what? Timothy's Willy Wonka made that much? It's because it was a sweet, innocent, fun movie. That's what this was looking to be, man. So this just sucks, man. And it's even more the roller coaster ride that they put us on. It's canceled. Now we're giving it a chance. It's canceled. They're giving it a chance. It's like pulling our legs. To me, it's just mind-blowing, the people involved with this movie, and they don't think it's worth it. Because even here it says David Zaslav never actually watched Coyote vs. Acme and is still intent on now deleting the movie. Michael DeLuca and Paul Abbey did see a director's cut. Like, again, just pulling up here, Coyote vs. Acme leaks. Hopefully this doesn't get my freaking channel, but just to see like a little bit of what was going on. Like, again, think about this. This movie was co-produced by James Gunn, the guy you just put the head of your DCU, Warner Brothers, so you're supporting him. John Cena is in this movie, one of the biggest movie stars right now. I'm not going to say he's like mega, but John Cena in your movie is nothing to fall flat on. You have Will Forte in there, the Looney Tune characters, and also the person who wrote this movie was literally just nominated for an Oscar for another film, showing you that the person who wrote it knows what they're doing if they're getting nominated for Oscars. Like, I don't know what their deal is in thinking this movie has no reason to exist. We're just going to cancel it, tax write-off. It blows my mind that this movie is just out there. It exists. This was made. Time was spent on it. I mean, look at all these other, like, the props that were made for it here. Here's some offices looking things. We were going to see freaking Wile E. Coyote go through TSA or the court systems. Like, it looks like so much fun. There was so many things out there and photos and whatnot of this movie. And I'm just like, can't believe I'm never going to see this. Like, it just doesn't exist now. That's so sad as a creative. And I don't think this should be the norm. If your movie's out there, let it flop. Think about how many movies in the past have flopped, but through like DVD or streaming, they gain new life. I can't think of very many off the top of my head, but I know one like Hocus Pocus. Movie I'm not the biggest fan of, but when Hocus Pocus came out, that original, it flopped in theaters. You know when it became a success? When they played it over and over on Disney Channel and all those kids love it. Now that's a holiday classic where they eventually made a sequel to. So many movies out. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Edgar Wright, that movie is so awesome, great. Flopped at the box office. It just sucks that art like this, it's like, I get like it's a business and you need to make money, but it's like, it's made, it's out there. Take the hit. Especially when David Zaslav was getting on a stage freaking when he got the company and was like, we're going to focus on our heavy hitters. We're going to reboot Harry Potter. We're going to give you the Looney Tunes. You just canceled the Looney Tunes, Zaslav? Jeez, man. So I don't know, it just hurts me as a Looney Tunes fan, and that's why I got my Space Jam shirt on today. R.I.P. Coyote vs. Acme. I want to see this movie. It's just sad. Hopefully one day in the future, we're just scrolling on Twitter and someone's like, F it, full Coyote vs. Acme movie leak. They did that with the Sandy Cheeks SpongeBob movie like 2 weeks ago. Entire movie was on Twitter for like 3 hours. One day this movie might just randomly leak online and bro, I'm going to be download. But unfortunately it's lost to time right now. So we tried. And hopefully a miracle is pulled off, but geez, it just sucks, man. I love Looney Tunes. I love Back in Action. I love Space Jam. I love the cartoon series. I even like the one in Cartoon Network that was set in modern day. Dude, like, how is this movie just not existing? It blows my mind. So that's the update with Coyote vs. Acme, guys. I was really sad about it, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I get more depressed the more I think about it. So let's move on now to our next topic.